don't have a lot of time, but I'm gonna build a lamp for one of my best friends because it's her birthday. Blah, blah, blah. So I think I found a combination of things that I like. Big chunk of plywood. I have this as the container for the lamp, and then I have this chunk of brass, you know, and it'll just be like boom, boom. Oh my god. Planing plywood is the worst. Like, what the fuck? Why is it so hard, so annoying? There's no shavings. Hated it. Which is why I switched to rasping, as you can see here. Rasping is great. I think rasping is so underrated when it comes to woodworking. Hell yeah. My grandpa was right all along. Now, I sanded this block down and then I kind of started roughing in the shape here, thinking of like, where is the little tea can going, where's the brass block going, how's the brass block sitting in the wood. This, a little special for you, the old tape trick around the drill so that you know how deep you're drilling, because what I'm doing here is I'm drilling holes to then carve them out, which is what you're seeing doing me here. Not doing me here. What the hell? No. I'm doing that here. It's not doing me. I'm just using crazy glue to put into this perfect crevasse for the brass bars. I don't know if there's a better glue to use here. I'm usually just using crazy glue. And it works great because it's a pressure fit. I'm hitting it in here. Boom, boom, boom. Just squeezing in the rest. The plywood almost split on me here, so I think it went a little too tight. But I fixed it with some more crazy glue. Okay, little explanation here. The tea can, as you could see, is kind of bendy, very thin metal. So what I'm trying to do is give it some reinforcement, which is what I'm doing here. I cut off a little piece of plywood. Now I'm holding it inside of the tea can, and I'm pre-drilling some holes into it. Actually, there's no wood in there right now. I'm just drilling straight into my fingers. But yeah, now I'm gonna put the wood in, and I'm just screwing those screws into the wood so that it has a little bit of reinforcement. It's something you have to do a lot when working with old materials, kind of thinking about how are they gonna hold up, how are they gonna attach securely to something. And then I'm drilling through the tin and through the wood here in order to attach the brass block. I'm screwing it in here. I remember this taking a while because I'm a little let's say, untalented when it comes to putting a nut on a screw. And now I'm just gonna add the lamp, you know. This is my special drilling technique specifically for brass. You have to like shake your hips a little. I don't know if you can tell that. They don't teach that in school. I'm just adding some like extra metric screws here in order to level the feet. I actually didn't put these rubber feet on there that are laying there because I feel like the metal kind of has a charm. And now I'm just cleaning up whatever's left not being silky smooth. I'm kind of like filing down and sanding down. And now I think is one of the steps that I like the most about this project, because as you can see, this light bulb is kind of protruding out. And what I did, I was like, recently I found a lot of old, sexy. Oh, I love this step. Okay, wait, I'll be back. What was I gonna say? I found these old band t-shirts, and instead of throwing them away or thrifting them, they're kind of fucked up by now. I've started reusing them as like rags in the workshop, but also as like, you know, tools or a material to work with. And this is like this old Kurt Cobain t-shirt that I had laying around. And now it's part of the lamp of a friend of mine, which I think is kind of cool. I feel like I've had this for 10 years already, and now she has a part of it. Beautiful, right? Also using them as rags in the workshop feels like a full circle moment. There you go. Enjoy the beauty shots.